A Raisin in the Sun by Lorraine Hansberry. In a small, worn-out apartment on the south side of Chicago, the Younger family begins each day crowded together in tight rooms filled with fading furniture and tired dreams. The apartment is cramped, just 2 bedrooms, a shared bathroom in the hallway, and a kitchen where most of their life unfolds. Despite the physical space, the emotional space between them is even tighter, filled with frustration, hope, and conflict. The family is waiting for a life-changing event, a $10,000 insurance check after the death of the family patriarch. Each member carries a different dream for that money. Walter Lee Younger, the son, wakes up already burdened by disappointment. He works as a chauffeur, a job he sees as beneath him, and dreams of becoming rich through a liquor store investment with friends. He believes money is the key to dignity and manhood, and he grows increasingly frustrated when his ideas are dismissed. His wife, Ruth, moves through the morning exhausted. She is practical, hardened by poverty, and silently worried about her marriage and her pregnancy. Their son, Travis, constantly asks for small things, 50 cents for school, which they often cannot afford. Tension rises quickly in the household. Walter argues with Ruth about money, his dreams, and his sense of failure. He gives Travis $1, an impulsive act that reflects both generosity and irresponsibility. Benitha, Walter's sister, enters next. She is a college student studying to become a doctor and fiercely independent. She clashes with Walter over the insurance money, insisting it belongs to their mother, Mama, and not his business schemes. Mama, the strong foundation of the family, enters with calm authority. She cares deeply for her family, but is rooted in faith, values, and dreams of stability. She nurtures a small plant by the window, a fragile symbol of her hope. She believes in something more permanent than money, a home with a yard where Travis can grow safely. As the days pass, the family's tensions deepen. Walter becomes increasingly desperate, while Ruth grows emotionally distant. Benitha explores her identity, rejecting traditional expectations and questioning faith, God, and societal roles. Mama disapproves of Benitha's rebellious ideas, but still loves her deeply. When Ruth learns she is pregnant, she is overwhelmed. The financial pressure is so intense that she considers abortion. Mama is shocked and heartbroken, but begins to realize just how fragile her family has become. Meanwhile, Benitha meets Joseph Osagai, a Nigerian intellectual who challenges her to reconnect with her African roots. He teases her about her Americanized identity and encourages her to embrace her heritage. He calls her Alayo, meaning one for whom bread is not enough, recognizing her deeper hunger for meaning beyond survival. Finally, the long-awaited insurance check arrives. Walter sees it as his only chance to change their lives. He gives part of it to Travis, but secretly entrusts the rest to a friend, Willie Harris, for the liquor store investment, against Mama's wishes. Mama, uncomfortable with the idea of liquor selling as success, instead uses part of the money as a down payment on a house in Clybourne Park, a white neighborhood. Walter is crushed. He feels betrayed and stripped of his dream. The family, however, is briefly hopeful as they prepare to move into a better home. But disaster strikes. Willie Harris disappears with the remaining money, including Benitha's tuition fund. Walter is devastated. The family is broken financially and emotionally. Mama, in rage and grief, briefly strikes Walter, then collapses in sorrow. The dream of education, stability, and independence seems to fall apart. Yet the family prepares to move anyway. The apartment is filled with boxes, and the mood is heavy but determined. Then Carl Lindner, a representative from Clybourne Park, arrives. Calmly, he offers to buy them out so they will not move into the white neighborhood. The implication is clear. They are not welcome because of their race. The family is furious. Walter initially struggles with pride and temptation, but the family firmly rejects the offer. Still, Walter is deeply shaken. He feels like he has failed completely as a man and provider. For a moment, he considers accepting the money. Mama reminds him of dignity, family, and pride. She tells him he must become the man he is meant to be. In the final confrontation, Walter surprises everyone. When Mr. Lindner returns to finalize the buyout, Walter stands tall and refuses the offer. He speaks with pride about his family's hard work and their right to the house they bought. This moment transforms him. He finally claims his dignity not through money, but through self-respect. The Youngers leave their old apartment behind. Mama carries her small plant carefully, symbolizing hope and survival. The family steps forward into an uncertain future, not rich, not free from hardship, but united, proud, and moving towards something better.